Everything is just, there's no rhyme or reason to anything in our lives. Right now, Target stuff from last night. We're going out and getting school supplies. Sorry, I'm still eating. Boxes of stuff. We've been getting lots of packages from friends and family and even some strangers just sending us little stuff, supporting us and loving us. Anyway, that right there is my goal for today. That's a box of blue jeans with other crap piled on it that needs to get washed. Small goal, lofty goal, but it's something I need to do today. The Ingalls kids have come over to play.
I did. Who are you talking to?
It's a video. You want to say hi?
Hi. I did. Trees.
Awesome neighbor kids coming over to entertain my kids. This is a new vacuum cleaner that I got. It got delivered in the mail while we were in Oregon. There's wrappings from all kinds of packages and stuff we've got. It sounds weird and silly that I haven't been able to use the vacuum cleaner, but that was kind of Garrett's favorite household chore to help me with, was vacuuming. And so it's been hard for me to push the vacuum cleaner knowing he's not going to come in and ask to do it himself. So it's little things like that that I'm having to change and start over with. But new vacuum cleaner, whoopity-doo. Do you want me to do this one again? This is Melanie. She just brought me a bunch of new bras to try on, and now she's entertaining me. I want to see the twerking.
Oh, okay.
Do it. I don't even know how much.
Or I'll just go like this and then it just keeps going.
I'm so happy somebody you know you're gonna be on it, right?
There's worse things than being
There's worse things on YouTube of you out there.
There is. There's one of me coming out of anesthesia.
Oh.
I'll send it to you. It's funny. Mwah! You can look at that whenever.
I can't say anything. Now I can't say anything.
See, now you can't, because you're
Now
gonna
I have to be good. Now I have to be the nice, good person. Hello.
This is Tiffany. When she comes over to entertain me and bring me food and let me rub her belly, this is her pregnant belly.
He's huge.
She's gonna expel a baby next month.
It's gonna be 15 pounds.
Yeah, he's gonna be like 6 pounds and have a 15-pound placenta.
I'll look great after he's out, I tell you.
In an effort to please Missy, who gave me the assignment of finding a household chore to do today and to get it done, I am gonna do that load of laundry. I have been crying on the couch for the last couple of hours with my friend Tiffany, who came by, and it's about 4 o'clock now. I think I will get this load of laundry going, and then I will go shower. So this is my out of control laundry room these days. Just, you know, it piles up on a normal day. When your kid dies, it really piles up. Kids' new clothes. Took all the tags off. I think put them in the laundry to wash them. Stuff like this that used to just be mundane and simple now feels like it takes the energy and the strength of 100 men. Maybe one day I'll get to where it's not so consuming for me anymore. That day is not today. Hey, guy. You're so funny. What are you doing?
Taking a bath with my dolphins and ducks and sharks.
You been telling me about your new dolphin and your new ducks?
Yeah.
Where'd you get them?
From Morgan and I.
This is Devin's favorite thing to do in the middle of the day now, is just take a bath.
With bubbles.
Yeah.
trying to find the great white shark.
It's definitely taken some adjustments of getting used to not having Garrett in the tub with him, because Garrett always was here.
Last time when he was your tummy. Remember?
I remember when he was in my tummy.
This one looks like a dolphin.
What is it?
I don't know, I'm just looking for the great white shark. When I put them on here, and if I don't film the great white shark, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has big, and it has a really big open mouth.
Those big feet. You're so funny.
Just come put some bubbles on so I cannot see my weenie.
So you can't see your weenie?
Fine, I'll just put it on like that and get some bubbles.
What is that?
Ah! Do me a picture of doing this.
You better get back in the tub. Ethan's, one of his schoolmates came by earlier today. A couple of kids from his class came by and dropped off a box of stuff from the class. And I didn't get a chance to take any pictures or anything of it while it was all intact, because then he and his friend Cutler came in and destroyed everything, or just started opening stuff up. But I am cleaning up the aftermath of it. Just been going through reading all the cards, cleaning up all the stuff, and reading the sweet things that his teacher and his classmates have written, and just finding it still completely surreal that people are writing things like, "I'm so sorry about your brother. I'm sorry your brother died. I'm sorry that this has happened to your family." So this orange and blue bracelet that I always wear, my dad made it. Garrett's colors were orange and blue, and everything in his funeral was decked out in orange and blue. And my dad, for days, just sat and made these paracord bracelets. And I think it was kind of therapeutic for him. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's still sitting around making them. And I have a little Garrett size one, and one of my million regrets is that I didn't have the funeral home director who dressed him. I wish that I had had him put it on his little wrist before the funeral. I still have that little bracelet of his upstairs on my dresser. And I wear mine every day, and it's the first thing I put on after my shower. I don't wear it in the shower because I don't want it to get all old and mildewy, but everybody in our family wears one. So our good friends Debbie and Rob took care of all of the pictures for the funeral. Rob's a photographer, and this is kind of his area. And Debbie just brought back all of the pictures. And I just wanted to talk for just a minute about them. So my friend Angeli actually took these pictures last year at our family photo shoot. And we used them. This is one of my favorite pictures ever. It just perfectly captures these 4 guys in my life. I just found myself staring at Garrett's little wet jeans and his little feet. His little toes covered in sand. This was such a
a fun photo shoot because it was just easy, and with 5 little kids it's not common, and I just wonder if maybe Heavenly Father knew that this was going to be our last family photo shoot in this life, and we needed some really great pictures. This is one of my very favorites. This was from our cruise in February. This is when we were in Cozumel and we were at the beach. And he's just so perfect. Just beautiful and happy. And that's from Honduras, Mexico. We got the chance to swim with dolphins. And this one here is one of my very favorite pictures. You can't tell, I just have a lot of favorite pictures. That's my mom and my dad there, and this was taken a few days after Garrett's 3rd birthday. My parents had come into town, and Garrett got to celebrate his birthday with my parents and Cody's parents. So we had all 4 grandparents there, and the day before my parents left town to go back to Texas, we went out and got burgers and took them to the park, and this was on that day. This is Cody's parents and all of their grandkids. This was last August, and this was in Lava Hot Springs. We had rented a house to stay in together, and Lance, Cody's brother, was standing behind me on a picnic table while I was taking this picture. That's how he was making funny faces, and that's how he got all these kids to laugh. And I love that, so typical of Lauren and Garrett, hugging on him like she's his little mommy. This is one of the newer pictures in our collection that we used. This was just taken a few weeks ago, actually. This was Friday, June 20th, when our new adopted son, Paul, from Northern Ireland, was staying with us, and we had just gotten back from the water park. And Garrett had probably just woken up, and we look like wet rats. That was just a really happy night. This picture here is caricature of him. This was 2 years ago, right after Garrett had turned 1, and we got caricatures of all of our family while we were at SeaWorld. And the artist caught him perfectly with his little Bucky Beaver teeth on top and bottom. This one here actually belongs upstairs on one of our shelves. This is just a montage of Garrett that I put together, I don't know, a while back. That's one of my favorites there. That's Haley and Garrett laying on the grass together, and Cody throwing him in the air, and his naked little bum. That's me the night that he was born. These are some more from that photo shoot last August. I love this one. I know I'm biased because I'm his mom, but I think he's just one of the most beautiful children who ever lived. One of the rare pictures that I'm actually in, because I'm always behind the camera, but this is us at Cody's parents' house, Easter weekend, this past April. I'm so glad I got that picture of him because it's one of the few that I have with him. And this is them in December. I had no idea it would be the last Christmas picture I'd take of them together. That one I took sitting out on the lawn at Cody's parents' house last September. This was Labor Day weekend. And again, I'm not really in any pictures, and Garrett was sitting in my lap and I had my camera and I was taking pictures of the kids running in the yard playing, and I snapped this one of the two of us. This is actually a selfie, and I had no idea how important that picture would be to me. This is from Lava Hot Springs there with his family, and this is actually the picture that was used on his funeral program. And this was, Garrett was about 19 months old. This was November of 2012, and we were at Cody's parents' house, and just, gosh, it was a perfect shot. It just perfectly encompassed this little guy and his zeal for life. Now that I'm completely emotionally exhausted from pulling all these pictures out. Thanks, Debbie, for bringing them by and taking care of all this at the funeral. But just wanted to say that, Garrett, I love you so much. And there's not enough years in the entire an eternity to ever tell you and show you how much I love you. And I sometimes think to myself, why is this so hard? I didn't even know you for 31 years of my life. I went 31 years without you, and then you showed up and you stole 3 of my years, which is really small in comparison to the amount of years that I lived before you. And it seems like time has just stopped, and I don't know how to breathe anymore.
You're just gonna wear yourself out.
Mom, guess what? We have a 7th child in the family, Tessa.
Because Paul is our 6th.
Garrett's our 5th. Tessa's our
7th.
We have how many people in our family? Ashley, the youngest. How many people in our family? This is our rabbit Tessa, and the reason why we named her Tessa is because she looks like her mother. And the difference about her and her mother is that she has a white stomach.
Can you tell me?
Okay,
Well, just put her down for a minute. She's all right. Where did we get her?
We got her from the Thatchers on Garrett's funeral day.
So tell me the story about when we got her. Like, what happened? How did we?
Mom, grass is healthy for you. And we were gonna get Tessa after Oregon, but it ended up that Garrett died, so the Thatchers decided to give us Tessa.
And they surprised us how?
They went to Oregon and put Tessa's cage on the side of the house and everything for her.
And so we came home from the funeral and just found her, right?
And when, do you have to make any more? When they left a note, they gave
she
us
pooping?
a note yeah, when we were going into the
Put her
message.
down.
Not funny. Got her. Usually when she was headed for the garden, I had to trap her like that.
All right, time to go put the bunny away.
I want to put her away. You got to take her out. You never let me put her away.
Found a mushroom.
I found a mushroom. Pulled it out.
Jumping for you, Garrett. Jump, jump, jump. Just like you were here with me, jump. We'd be double bouncing you. You'd be laughing.